Alright, I'm back over here in position. Had some troubles getting here. There's a long version that'll explain that, but anyway. So the reason I pulled into this island was, one, I got to repair that motor. Two, I got to check out the bottom of the boat underneath because I'm getting a little water in there. So I checked that out yesterday. Everything seems to be intact except I got one beam separating from the rear. And I think that is the new material separating from the old material. So two lag bolts to secure it very well. I'll drill them in from the top, put them in, and suck that back up, and that should stop that from taking any more damage to that area. The third item to be taken care of is that my boom bolt came out about 2 days ago, and it's what holds the boom up to the mast and keeps everything. This slides up and down, and it should be up here to where this boom bang isn't holding 100% of the weight. It wasn't designed to do all that without leverage. Right now it has no leverage. So the problem I have here is that this little device here is a little more complex than it looks. It's not just a pin through a hole. When you pull that pin out, something inside here slides down. And I've had this apart before, and the only way I was able to get it back together after I tried to beat it back together, then came to the conclusion that there's another pin inside there that slides down, was I used a straw. I put a straw in there that held that pin up and then shoved this pin through. The problem is I don't have any straws on this boat right now. And apparently I stopped at McDonald's the last time I did this and still had a straw in my water jug. Iced coffee or whatever I drank that day. But there's a big old boat, and I don't know how, but this came apart in a way that this fell down and the boat was laying right inside there. And the reason I figured this came apart was because right inside here is a gasket, like a shim Teflon piece that fits in here. And I found that on the deck in the back. And I looked at that and I'm like, I know that spot. I know where that's at. And I looked right up here and ran up here right away because I knew there was a big bolt, an important bolt. And it was laying in this area here. And you know, I thank God that it was still there because I don't think I'm going to make one of those up because it's a big old coarse thread Allen wrench bolt. So, but I am going to have to take this apart to get that back in correctly. Alright, so that's what I got to do today. And today the wind is blowing northeast, which is a great wind for cutting across to Colombia. But I'm here working on my dang boat, and got delayed from yesterday. I could have probably had half of this stuff done already from yesterday if I hadn't dropped the motor in the water. But worked through all that. My back's slowing me down today. I've taken a couple aspirin, got a back brace on for the first time in a year. But I really worked my back. I think anybody's back would be hurting after yesterday's deal. So we'll continue and see how things go from here.